When Apple was going under, 1997, and Steve Jobs took over, and they paid him how much to become the CEO? Does anybody remember? $1. That was the salary, $1, plus options if he produced results. But it was all they paid him up front was $1. It's about all they had. And Steve came in. So did he have a lot of money for new technology? Yes or no? Hell no. So he didn't have any resources. And by the way, this is the biggest challenge with most entrepreneurs. They go, I can't do this because I don't have the money. I can't do this because I don't have the time. I can't do this because I don't have the connections. I don't have the relationships. I don't know the right people. People that fail always tell you the reason they failed is they didn't have the resources. Now, if you've been with me before, you know resources are not the problem. Being unresourceful is the problem. If you're resourceful enough, you can get the resources. Resourcefulness is creativity. If you're creative enough, can you come up with an answer to what seems to be unsolvable, yes or no? Yes or no, ladies and gentlemen, come on. If you're determined enough, can you find a way to get the money, yes or no? If you're caring enough, can you get people to help you, yes or no? So the ultimate resource is resourcefulness, which is emotion. All great leaders, all great entrepreneurs have been able to employ their emotion to generate results even though they have resources. So resources aren't the problem, it's resourcefulness. So what does Steve Jobs do without a lot of money, a lot of new technology? He's got to restart the company. I'll tell you what he did. I figured it out right back then because a friend of mine says to me, Tony, my grandmother wants a computer. I said, your grandmother? He said, yeah, it's the most bizarre thing. She's never wanted a computer. And the other day she told me I wanted a computer. And I said, what kind? And she said, a pink one. How many remember that iMac that they came out with that was colored? Remember candy red, green, pink? Who remembers those? Say I. All he did, the technology wasn't new. There was nothing. He just put in a simple capsule and changed the color. And he saved Apple because he got enough resources to stay alive. That's all it was. That was the piece that changed everything. At that time, what colors were computers back then? You guys remember? They were what? Kind of this beige, ugly throw-up color. So how much did it cost to change the color, do you think, as opposed to create a new technology? Are they in the same universe? No, he didn't need to do that at all. He figured out what people really needed. They needed to have some variety in the way they felt when they looked at their computer, regardless of the technology. So sometimes, you know what you're missing? Pink. That's what you're missing.